Okay, so we're at Woodhouse Lodge. This is like an Airbnb place for that the customer owns. We're going to be doing an EICR on it. There's currently nobody in the building until 4 o'clock, so we need to be out of it by 4. So we are coming to do all the tests, follow the scheduled tests. Got the portfolio here, so we're going to run through that at the same time as well. As far as kit and location, I'm parked in a private car park with a van locked with all the stuff in. I've just moved indoors actually. We're going to have a little wander around and we're just going to see the exterior of the building to see anything that catches our eyes. Things like, there we go, that's something. Twin and earth, not being used outdoors. Not good because it perishes in the sun. So that'll be something to mark down. Yeah, we'll have to check and see where that armour goes. That's probably not the best thing in the world either. That looks good. Appropriate cable, appropriate box. We'll look at those later. This is going to be a big one for hot tubs. We need to make sure it follows certain rules, which I'll edit in. But that'll be our isolation point. Yep, nicely clips. Right, we're indoors now. Just inspecting the place. This is our main board. There's our warning labels as well. Probably can't see very well. There we go. There's our supply there. Oh, I see, it's all in here. Right. So our incoming supply and meter is right there. This looks like TNCS system. There's our warning label to say we've got 2 different colours of the cables, so that'll be red and blue, and the old that's the older one. No, sorry, red and black are the older ones, and brown and blue are the new colours. Yeah. So look at this. Okay, dual RCD board, metal case. Can't see any ingress points around the place, but I'll double check that. Yeah, good. Right. Oops. For continuity, we're going to do a simple one. We're going to do circuit number 2, lounge and bedrooms 1 and 2 sockets. So that'll be through there, and then the next room over. So a 16 amp breaker. I've got them linked out at the board, R1, R2. And what we'll do is we'll check continuity. We'll check polarity afterwards. So I'm going to null out my leads like that. This is only a radial circuit, so we don't need to cross them over anything because there's nothing to cross over. There we go, that's nulled. We're going to go around, we're going to do all of them, and we're also going to count them. Right. I'll do that, take all these out. These aren't very good, they shouldn't be having them in there, because they essentially open up the terminals. There we go, they can be a bit weird sometimes, so do all that. Hit test. 0.18. We'll do the other one. 0.17. Little variation, but not massively. That'll just be down to the fact that they use plugs. Good. Go on the same with this one. Oops. That's a little bit higher. It's a bit higher, I don't like that, but then again they are older sockets, so they probably would come out different. Ah, that's not good at all. Right, so we need to inspect this socket because that is our R1, R2 reading. So my suspicion is that something is going on behind it. We'll look into that. there's our culprit. Right, there we go. There's that CPC which is hanging out there, not actually connected to anything. That might be why it's giving us our reasons. I've extended it using a Wago, a piece of 1.5 CPC earth cable. We'll test it again, see if that makes it better. Right, super high reading on the socket. Done the little earth thing to make it extend it. Now it should be in there. We'll test it again and see what the results are. There we go. Much better. Right, so far, we're going to these ones, and these should hopefully all work now. No. Fuck. Right, insulation resistance on that socket circuit. Live to live, line to neutral. I'm going to test 500. There we go. .601. And we're going to do live to earth. Right, 351, we'll take the lowest one. So now we'll do earth to neutral. 351, 351. Right, 351's our lowest, so that's what we're going to use. There we go. Line to neutral, we'll check polarity on that socket circuit. Say again? A small brush and a hoover will do, it's just in the bathroom. Right, there we go. Lines to neutral that. Right, this is a bit of an edit. This is the next day. We're doing an EICR of a board we've just changed, an EIC of a board we've just changed. This is just to show getting the ZE of a system, earth fault loop impedance. For this is a slightly different system. Don't worry about the stuff that's out, we're still testing some of these. But we've gone through the whole thing, we've safely isolated. We've gone through the whole process again, safely isolated, locked it off just in case. I've got the key. What we're going to do is get the earth fault loop impedance. We've disconnected it from the MET. I'll edit that to see what the proper name is. We're taking it out of that earth block just because we've got numerous bonding going on, so to avoid parallel paths, we're going to come straight from the TNC system on the sheathing, and then we're going to do the whole process. If I can get this in there. Right, so earth clamped on there. We go neutral into the live. This is on the supply side. We've got voltage. I'll just hold this while the multifunction tester does its thing. Right, I'm going to put that straight away, but there's our result as well. Right, there's our earth sheathing back end. Here's our result. Right, this is going to be an RCD test. We're still at the other house. Power's back on, the cover's back on. We can do our RCD tests for the sockets because of our tester. So we'll be testing this one here, the 20 amp. So here's me doing it. I'm going to take my tester. Sorry about the mess.
Then graffiti, which he knows is wrong, and then the arsenal.
And I'm going to use this socket here as a demo. Right. Yep, we got voltage. Test on the positive side first. Right, that's stripped. Go back. Turn it back on. It'll just strip it again, so I might as well just wait here. There we go. And finally, we're going to do functional testing. That test button, which gets done every 6 months.
It was trying to get people to do
13.2.